Hi everyone, I'm Gavi. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம உலக சுற்று வாழ்வு சேனல்ல நாம எதை பத்தி பார்க்க போறோம்னா நிறைய பேர் வந்து என்கிட்ட கேட்ட கேள்வி என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா வச்சுங்களேன், நீங்க இன்ஜினியர் பத்தி சொல்றீங்க, யுனிவர்சிட்டி பத்தி சொல்றீங்க, பட் ஆனா வந்து மெடிக்கல் பத்தி வந்து எந்த ஒரு அப்டேட்ஸும் இதுவரை நான் கொடுத்ததே இல்லை. பட் அதனால நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன்னா இந்த தடவை வந்து நமக்கு வந்து தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு மெடிக்கல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஒருத்தர் இருக்காப்ல. அவர் வந்து இந்த தடவை கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான், ஏன்னா அவர் வந்து தமிழ் பேச மாட்டாப்ல. ஸோ அதனால வந்து இந்த வீடியோ வந்து கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷில் தான் இருக்கும், அதுக்காக என்னை மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க. பட் ஆனால் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வச்சுங்களேன், உங்களுக்கு தேவையான நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக ரஷ்யாவில் மெடிக்கல் படிக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து முழுசாக முடிச்சுட்டு போகிற அளவுக்கு உங்களுக்கு என்னென்ன தேவை, எவ்வளோ செலவாகும், எப்படியெல்லாம் அப்ளை பண்ணலாம், ஃப்ரீயாக எப்படி அப்ளை பண்ணலாம், எந்த ஒரு ஏஜென்சியும் இல்லாமல் இதை பற்றி எல்லாத்தையும் எனக்கு ஃபுல்லாக பார்க்க வரோம். லெட்ஸ் கெட் இன்டு வீடியோ. ஸோ இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து நம்ம கூட இருக்கிறது வந்து அகில் பிரதர் இருக்காரு. ஸோ அவர் பற்றி அவர் இன்னைக்கு ஃபுல்லாக சொல்லிட்டோம். Hello Akil.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, brother, like could you please introduce yourself, like what are you doing and how long you work here and how's your education kind of thing?
I am here from 2017. For first time I came in 2015 as a participant of one forum, youth forum. But I started to study in Russia in 2017. I got a scholarship from Russian Culture Center of Science and Culture. So before that I have done my bachelor's degree in merchandising and from India. Then I started to work with Russian Culture Center, one NGO, it is called BRICS International Forum. And then I decided to go to Russia because most of the time we were working for BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa. So I had a close interest towards Russia. I wanted to be in Russia and learn Russian language. So I wanted to study. So I applied for a scholarship and I got the scholarship and I am here. So it's my approximately, you can say, fourth year approximately I am here and studying my second bachelor's.
Cool. So how many years do you need to complete your medicine?
No, I'm not exactly in medical. I am learning Russian language.
Okay.
Because my target was the Russian language. But I am also president of Indian Students Association in Rudan. Also, I am founder and chairperson of an organization, International Youth Education Foundation. So I am quite aware about the procedure, how admissions are going on in Russia and in other places. So that's how I can give you a brief information about how students can avoid going to agents and directly get enrolled into the university.
Cool. As you said, when we were talking, you said you got a scholarship.
Yeah.
So what is the process? What is the process to get the scholarship?
Procedure is very simple. Russian government started a kind of portal. It's a website. You have to just go to the website. It is education-in-russia.in. We can add in the subtitles the website link. So this website is especially designed to provide scholarships to foreigners from all over the world.
Cool.
Every year, Russian government provides 15,000 scholarships, and to apply for this scholarship, you have to create an account on the website. Once you create an account, you have to upload your documents, your original documents, your educational documents, your passport, and all the other things. Normally from December to February, between this period of time, applications started, and you have to send your application. There is an option to select up to 5 universities. One university from Moscow, one university from St. Petersburg, and other 3 from other cities. So on the basis of your applications, there will be a review, your profile review. They will be checking your documents, what kind of educational qualification you had, what kind of marks did you had in your education earlier, and what kind of extracurricular activities you were involved. Maybe you have some kind of certificates, or maybe you were participant of some specific courses. So this will be an add-on. There will be a committee. This committee review your profile and they might call you for an interview. After the interview, if everything goes well, they will approve you. Once they approve it, your application is sent to the university. In the beginning, you selected 5 universities. So first of all, they will send your application to the first university. If this university accepts you as a student, they find this student is good for us and we can accept them. They will accept, and further procedure will start. They will accept it. You will receive an email that your scholarship is accepted, and further you will be invited for, you will be provided invitation and you will come to here. What exactly this scholarship covers? This is an important part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this scholarship covers your full tuition fees. You don't need to pay anything. But one part is that this scholarship is provided to study in Russian language. So if you want to study medical, maybe medical engineering or or in whatever program, it should be in Russian language. Because if they are paying your tuition fees, that means they want you to learn their culture and their language. So it actually covers your first year preparatory course as well. So for the first year, let's suppose you got enrolled for 6-year medical course. For the first year, you will be getting education like Russian language. You will learn Russian language for 1 year. It is also included in the scholarship. They will teach you Russian language, and then from the second year, your main course will be started. So your medical becomes not 6 but 7 years. 7 years, but you will be studying fully in Russian language. Now, secondly, this 1 year course will also be included. Apart from this, Russian government provide you a stipend. This stipend is not very big, maybe 2,000 rubles or maybe 3,000 rubles. It depends on the university how much they are providing. Minimum is 2,000 rubles. Somewhere it is more. So, but it covers approximately your accommodation. It
also covers the accommodation.
No, it doesn't cover, but it approximately covers, because in universities, if a student is coming on a scholarship, they provide them accommodation like hostels. These hostel fees is 800 to 900 rubles, or maybe if you can manage this dormitory with four people occupancy, and you can manage, so you can pay 1,000 from this stipend for your stay, and 1,000 maybe for your mobile recharge and maybe some other thing. But if you are maybe you want some better conditions in your room, so if you want to get some other kind of room with maybe TV, with maybe attached bathroom and all, so you need to pay extra. But in general, if we think that if you are a normal student, you can adjust, then this 2,000 can cover your accommodation as well.
So approximately it would cost like nearly, the accommodation might be like 1,000 kind of.
Yeah, approximately it is like this, but it depends. Like in our university in Rudan, we have different categories. Room categories. The lowest category is 8 to 900 rubles. Then 3 to 4,000 rubles. Then 6 to 8,000 rubles. Even 13,000. It depends what kind of services do you want in your room.
Got it. If there need to be a TV or washing machine, fridge kind of, it will keep on going, increasing.
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you so much for this information. And next is like, most of the people like, most of the students, like they have the passions to study MBBS, but you know that in India we have the problem like NEET exam.
Yeah.
So the thing is like, what I understood is like NEET is like, it's a chopping head. Like they just all of the sudden they just hit it in the top instead of changing from the base, because every state has the state board university, state board schools. I also studied in state board. And when I get into this like central board examination, for example, I applied for a GATE, kind of I have been there, but the problem I faced is like I couldn't even understand the question. So most of our people are facing the same things. They just directly chop the head. They didn't change from the schools, and from, if they want to give the NEET to the entire India, they have to change from the school. Central schools, then higher, then they have to put the NEET, that people at least they will understand what the question they have asked in the NEET exam. But this is a major problem. And most of the students, they're feeling like, if going to Russia, it means like, oh, it's not that good enough. And people have this stereotype. If they are going to Russia, it means like, oh, you are not a good doctor, kind of things. So what would you say to the people like who are thinking like it's a stereotype, kind of, creating this stereotype that people, this is not a good education system? What would you say to them?
I would say here the problem is not people, or maybe not the universities, but the agents. Because they have a kind of a special marketing strategy for Russia. They do not promote Russia as a good destination for education, but they promote it as a cheapest option. They don't say it, you are going to abroad for studying medical from Russia, a good education system, but they show it like this. Okay, cheapest education in Russia, cheapest admission, cheapest fees. So the word cheapest in Indian mindset, cheapest means where the quality of education is low. But it is not like this. It is in their sense, they say that the fees is low, it's cheap. There is a reason. In Russia, almost all the universities are government universities. So that means government provide them a kind of special funding. That's how, if the real fee structure should be maybe $10,000 or maybe $20,000, like in some European countries, it could have been the same, but it is not like this because Russian government is paying an additional money to the university so that they can minimize the fee structure, and that's how fee structure is little bit economic, and agents promote it in a wrong way, and they create a stereotype that cheapest education in Russia, but it is not cheapest, it is a good quality education. When let's suppose in India, what we have seen in whole life, we have a system that you have to sit 12 hours, study everything, memorize, and then you will be facing an exam, write it, and that's all. Here the system is different. You don't most of the teachers and students, they involve themselves in the practical knowledge. They will give you a lecture, then they will give you a task. This task you have to accomplish. You have to perform these tasks. You have to do something practically. You are not only learning it, but you are learning it with your own practicals, and you are not just memorizing. You are practicing it, and that means you are getting more skills than a person who is just memorizing. So quality of education is very good, and it is good. Only the issue is people who create a stereotype that Russia cheapest destination. No, it's not cheapest destination. It is cheapest because government is paying at least half of the fee structure from their budget. That's how it is cheap, and moreover education quality is good. So what you need to get enrolled in Russian university it is very easy. Some agents make it very difficult. They will say, okay, your marks are not that good, it may be take problems to get you enrolled and all. Don't listen to them. There is a specific system. You can simply go to any website, whatever university you want, go to the website, open the website, go to their contact section, maybe to the education section. You will find all the details, fee structure and everything. And over there you can find an admission section. You can send an email. You have to simply, what you have to send? You have to send your passport copy, your educational document, and if you have already cleared NEET, certificate of NEET. If it is not cleared and you are going to enroll, that means it is not a problem. You can start the process earlier, and once you have the results of your NEET, you can send it later. And once you send this application, your details, admission department starts to act on this, and they will contact you. Whatever other documentation will be required, they will ask you. Simple. No need of agents again.
So people, please listen. Hereafter, at least just put your own effort a little bit for sometimes. Sit in Google, just search for it, and don't get into stereotypes. And I want to say to the medical guys who are in Russia, be proud of you guys, because it's not cheap education. It's a stereotype that's created by the agents. So I just want to convey this message, because I recently saw a video of a girl that she was like saying, she's studying MBBS here. So I saw her videos, like she was like, feeling herself so bad that she was here and people are humiliating her, kind of thing. So I want to tell everyone through this channel, like, it's not bad. It's good, it's perfect, it's awesome. It's created by some other people, so don't listen to them. Don't go to the agents. So brother, the next thing is like, people want to know about the education systems, like how it differs from India. Like as you said, you have the practical things, more practical skills you're gonna be learned here, like kind of. And other than that, practical things, like I heard it here, like most of the professors, they are not good at English. So how do you manage when you come to Ruden?
Let's suppose if you are going to a European country, maybe Germany. Germany is considered a good option from India. So they don't teach in English. Generally, you have to study in German language. If you are coming to Russia, why do you want to study in English? First option, I would say, first option is study in Russian language, because there are two plus. First of all, when you are studying in Russian language, you will be getting everything, whatever the teacher is going to tell you. Secondly, when you are going to practice in the hospital, you are meeting the Russians. Though, a normal Russian don't speak English.
Got it.
So it would be easy for him to tell you, okay, I have this problem. When he is going to explain all this problem, you are directly getting this information, and then you prescribe him what should be the medicines and all. But in second way, if you are studying in English, and you are going to the hospital. At that time, if a person is coming and he is saying everything in Russian, so you will need a translator. Your
Kinda.
translator would be there, and they will be helping you. But ultimately, you can see wherever translator is required, what they say. If you are saying something, maybe a 10 line,
I got
10
it.
lines,
I got it. He will compile it into one word.
into maybe one word or one liner, and you have to prescribe according to this.
Got it.
So I would suggest, if you are coming to Russia, better to study in Russian. But there are 3 options in Russia to study. Number 1, you can study fully in Russian language. That is 1 year of preparatory and then 6 years of Russian language course. There are many students studying in Russian and they are very good at that, and they are getting good marks as well. Secondly, there is an option where half of the education will be in Russian language and half will be in English. What they do is, first 3 years will be in English, and simultaneously they will be teaching you Russian language, so that next 3 years, that's the half part, these 3 years will be fully in Russian, but you will be studying for these 4 years or 3 years Russian language, and then last 3 years will be in Russian, so you will get a diploma which will say that you have completed education in Russian language. But in the beginning, for your convenience, they started to teach in English language. Then third one is, universities, they provide complete education in English language. Like in Rudan, there is also university in Kazan and few more universities where they provide complete education in English, and they have teachers, good teachers who can speak in English, and they can explain everything in English. So you have to decide what the kind of problem I have faced earlier, that people says that agent didn't told us what is the mode. They will tell, okay, you will be going to study in an English language program.
This is what exactly I want to ask you, but you already started the topic. I'm so happy because 2 years before, our central minister came to embassy, and we had a student was organized there, and one guy, I think 3 people, one guy and 2 girls, they came from some other university, another state of Moscow. And what they happened is, like, the agents, they just have brainwashed them that say that in first year it will be in Russian, the rest of the year will be in English, so you pay all the money. So they had that, okay, only in first year we will tolerate, and the next year it will be in English. But what happened is, like, unfortunately, like, it's fully in Russian language, and they couldn't, like, pop up things, and they couldn't get such a smart.
It is already like, if you have a mindset that you are going to study in English, you will not put efforts in the preparatory course, and if you are not going to put any efforts, you will not be able to cope up in the main program. And it happens. There are many agents who, just for the sake of money, they fool students. They say you will be going to study in a fully English course, but when they came, maybe it's a half English, half Russian, or maybe it's a completely Russian. So it is better, first of all, to read the university website. If they really have English language program, because if the university is having an English language program, they mention it specifically. Yes, we have English language program, and this fees for English language is this, and fees for Russian language is this. Like in Russia, in Rudan also, if it is English language program, fees is different. If it is Russian language program, fees is different. So you can check it from the university directly. If you are going to an agent as well, there is no problem. Maybe you can go for a consultation. But after that, please check the website, because this website is going to give you a clear information. Not that agent who is going to just sitting there just to take money.
Gotcha.
Apart from this, there is also one issue. What agents do is, they will say you that you will not pay your fees directly to the university, but you have to pay through us. Don't go with them. Because every university have a specific fees, and these agents, those who are saying that, okay, we will be paying your fees, not you yourself, that means somehow they are charging you extra. If a university fees is 4,000 USD, and they are saying that university fee is 7,500 USD, every year they are charging you 3,500 USD just for nothing, because they are sending your money. And they do sign some agreement, and you cannot go out of this agreement as well. So it is better to be very clear that if you are going through an agent should have clarified that you have to pay your fees directly to the university, not to agent.
In this case, you can just trust them. No, you can just get consultants. I don't accept even this going through the agents kind of. So the main thing is, like, I have student friends from M1, M2 kind of, and they're saying that it's not possible to pay by themselves when they started to pay. In the beginning, if they started to pay through agents, for example, 1 or 2 years, because they don't know how to do it. So they came through agents. And after that, they got to understand that, okay, we can also pay by ourselves. When they want to do, it's not possible. Why it's like this situation?
Because the agreement which they made with the agent, this is the problem. The agent makes an agreement, binding agreement with university student and the agent. What they do is, they will be paying to university. They made this kind of agreement. So university cannot revoke this agreement because it is done between the tri-party agreement.
Cool.
So at that time, it is better if a university is going to take you. Every university has an option to get fees directly. Either you can send from India, they will provide your bank account, university bank account details. With these details, you can send money transfer from India directly. If you have another option could be you can open an account here. You can get money transferred to your account here, and then you can take check like pay slip from the university. Go to your bank, pay it. That is okay. Only thing is, agent makes this kind of tri-party agreement where they say that your student cannot pay directly. So student should avoid this. Better to do everything through university. Do not sign any agreement which says agent will be paying
directly to the university.
If first of all, students should not go to the agent.
Cool.
Secondly, if they are going, then agreement should be properly read that student will be paying their fees directly to the university, not to any agent.
Got it. So these systems can applicable for every university, right? In every university, like medical university, it's possible to pay directly by the students by themselves. Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible, except 2-3 universities where agents have a kind of full hold because they are providing lot many students to them. So these are few universities which do not accept direct students. They accept through agents, but these are very rare. I would say 3 or 4. Better not to name it right now, but whenever you write them, you will get a response that contact our agent. So better avoid this university. Better to go to such universities where there is no agent, like Rudan University.
Cool.
No agent works for Rudan.
Okay.
We have a simple system. Go to the website, open education, go select your course. Then there is an option, apply now. Go to apply section, fill your documents, upload your passport and all. Click submit. That's all. Then our Asian department, like Department for Admission, they will start processing it. They will contact you by email. If it is required, they will call you, and everything will be sorted out.
Cool.
Normally in Rudan, what they do is, when you send an application, your application will be processed, and after processing, they will ask you to pay a fees of 1500 USD. This 1500 USD is for sending you invitation. But it is not for invitation. Some agents even say that for invitation we are charging this. This is not a charge. This will be deducted from your first year fees. So that means, let's suppose if the university fee is 9,500 USD and 1500 USD you have paid in the beginning at the time of admission. So after arrival, you will pay 8,000 USD, the balance amount, and your 1 year fees will be submitted.
So this 1,500 is for just a confirmation. You're gonna be here, and anyhow it will be deducted when you're paying the fees. Kind of cool. So what about the fee structure exactly for Rudan University?
In Rudan University, medical in English language, properly in English, it is 9,500 USD
per year.
It's a 6-year program, and if you see, better to read the university, because every time there will be plus and minus. So it is better to check the website. They have specific, every year they update the prices. So let's suppose if it is 9,500 this year, it could be 9,400, it could be 9,600. So it is better to check the website. Whatever will be the current rate, it will be published over there, and you will be paying according to that. arrangement.
Cool, cool. And also, Rudin University, they provide hostel, right?
Yes.
They provide student hostel accordingly. Cool. And the thing is like, the main important thing is like most of the students, they are studying in Russia, and when they go back to India, it's very hard for them to clear the examination. I don't know what exams exactly because I'm not a medical student, but there is an exam, central exam they have to clear. Only after that they can be like like legal doctors, they can work.
There is an examination. It is necessary to give for all the students studying from abroad, except for few European countries. For them there is an exception, but for Russia you have to clear the examination. It is difficult for them to clear the exam because you may say that the questions involved in these exams are slightly, maybe they were not aware of that, and there are many complications. Even many organizations are working to sort it out, how it could be made easier for the students from like foreign graduates. They could easily pass this exam and start practicing.
Cool.
So what I would suggest is during your final years, maybe when you enter 5th or 6th year, it is better to start preparing from the previous exams, guides and all. So it is better to do a simultaneous preparation for passing this examination because it is necessary.
Cool, I know.
Here system is different. In India it is different. They have a specific list of questions and you have to answer. So
that's what my question is. Next question is like, as I explained to you before, they have to pass the exams. How these Russian universities, they are helpful to, they are studying here. So after finishing it, how this education is helpful to clear those examinations? How close? How many percentage, for example? For example, 50% is it helpful to clear that exam? Or completely they have to renew, like they have to update once again whole books to clear this examination kind of?
Like you, I am also not a student of medical, so won't be able to say exactly how much it is closer or how far it is. But what I understand is when you are studying in Russia, you are getting a kind of more practical knowledge with whatever information a doctor should have, they have it. But the pattern of questions, how it is in the exams, why they are not able to just give the exams at their first attempt, it is a question why it is like that. Not only with Russia, but with other countries as well. Same situation is there. That means somewhere something is there, and the students start to prepare accordingly in their final years. At least 2 years of their preparation should be there. What they do is after finishing from Russia or maybe other country, they go back to India and then they start preparation for this exam. It is better to start preparation during their study time. They can give 1 to 2 hours every day, so that when they return to India, they can immediately give this examination and pass it and start practicing. What I would suggest is like this.
Cool. Thank you so much, because today we gave a lot of information, and especially the time you have spent it for us, it's quite a long. Thank you so much for that, and I would really appreciate that this information that's going to be helpful for a lot of students, and hereafter I hope no students will be getting to these agents kind of stuff. So இன்னைக்கு நம்ம நிறைய இது பார்த்துட்டோம், லைக் நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் நமக்கு கிடைச்சிது. அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி அவர் டாக்டர் கிடையாது, பட் ஆனால் அவருக்கு நிறைய நாலேஜ் இருக்குது, டாக்டரை பற்றி நிறைய நாலேஜ் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதனால நான் அவர் எனக்கு இன்ட்ரோடியூக்கலாம். நான் நிறைய டாக்டர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்ட்டை கேட்டேன், லைக் நம்ம தமிழ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் இங்கே இல்லை, எல்லாருமே இந்தியா போயாச்சு இந்த குவாரண்டைனால. ஸோ அந்த ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனால என்னால் எந்த தமிழ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்னே பிடிக்க முடியலை. பட் எஸ்பெஷலி இவர் இங்கே இன்டர்நேஷனல் ஸ்டூடெண்டோட ஹெட், அவர் பிரசிடெண்டாக இருக்காப்புல இன்டர்நேஷனல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்க்கு. ஸோ இவருக்கு மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் எல்லா நாலேஜஸ் தெரியும், அண்ட் இந்த எம்பசி கூட எல்லாம் ரொம்ப காண்டாக்டில் இருப்பாப்ல. அண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைக் அவருக்கு அந்த ஸ்காலர்ஷிப் எல்லாம் தெரியும் ரொம்பவே. ஸோ அதனால எஸ்பெஷலாக இவர் இன்டர்வியூ எடுத்தோன்னா நமக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நினச்சி எடுத்தேன். எனக்கே தெரியாது, அவர் பேசும்போது தான் எனக்கே அவர் டாக்டர் இல்லைன்னே தெரியும். ஸோ அன்டில் தட் ஐ வாஸ் திங்கிங் லைக் நானும் அவர் டாக்டர் தான் நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஸோ எனிஹவ் இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிச்சுன்னா மறக்காமல் லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். இல்லை உங்களுக்கு வேறு எதாவது பற்றி தெரியும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். அண்ட் யாராருக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களோ எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த வீடியோ ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களை எல்லாரையும் ஒரு நெக்ஸ்ட் நல்ல வீடியோவில் சந்திக்கிறேன். அன்டில் தென் see you, bye bye from Avi.